This should never hurt.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Calvin Coolish. Nah, it's Tim. So, a couple months ago, more than a few months ago, I learned that I'm not the greatest planner in the world. I accidentally booked 2 shows in one day, 2 cities. I don't know what I was thinking. I booked one show, and then the other one came knocking, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. So, me, my friends Daisha and Mason, hit the road. First stop, Greensboro for Ace Spirit Week. Shout out to Jordan Lee, the entire Ace team. This is like my 3rd year doing it at the Greensboro Cultural Arts Center, man. Every year they put on a great festival. This year it was a whole week. Earlier in the week I was part of the community basketball game. That was a lot of fun. Shout out to Different, Max. Had a little bit of time before the show, so we just hung out around the art center, listened to some great music. Shout out to my people, Katie Boulevard, Gentleman Boss, who were there. Played some video games in their little art gallery. Check some of that stuff out. My boy Benji Cinco came through. I invited him out to perform with me, and so he showed up. We kicked it with him a little bit. That's my guy, man. We got a few songs together, so I was able to do a little prep before the show, you know what I'm saying, talk about what we're gonna do. We have great chemistry, but it's always great to, prepare beforehand and, just have a little bit of conversation. Really cool. My name was on the flyer this year. Very dope. We're at the Van Dyke Performance Center inside the Cultural Arts Center. Very, very, very dope venue. I performed here maybe once before with Benji, actually. Before an event, I always like to go up and meet the organizers, you know what I'm saying, whoever's putting the event together, introduce myself to the sound man, everybody who's behind the scenes. Also, my people came out. Keon, the one Keon that is, Keon the one, it's your boy Gabe. So, talking to the organizers, Jordan Lee, big shout out to him. He's been a big supporter of me, always giving me platforms and opportunities to do what I do. Met up with him, some of the other artists. I was the first one up. I asked him if I could go first just so I can knock it out so we could get to Raleigh. There was a lot of dope artwork behind me. Like I said, it was a whole weekend, so before I got in there was a whole art session, and I think some of those pieces were still up as I was performing. It's so dope. If you have a chance, I'm pretty sure next April they're going to have another Ace Fest, Ace Spirit Week, and there's really something for everybody. And I was just happy to be a part of it. It was nice. And it was definitely one of those like intimate shows where, it's not a whole lot of rowdiness. My music doesn't really kind of call for that 9 times out of 10. But yeah, it seemed like the crowd was feeling it. And, it's always nice to, see them go from not really knowing who you are to being on board and being along for the ride. Yeah, man, had so much fun at this one. Then we had to hit the road to Raleigh, man. Of course, we're in the car singing jams. Me, Mason, and Daisha. Man, these are my people, man. We had so much fun. I usually travel to shows alone just so I can be responsible for myself, and if I'm late, it's on me. But I could not do that this time because my car is not in the best shape. Pray for me. So shout out to Mason, especially Isaiah Vizuals, for filming everything and being my ride. Second show was in Raleigh at this place called House of Art. It's this event called Not a Show run by CJ Monet. She's not only a dope organizer, but a dope artist herself. And man, this venue, it was outdoors, perfect Saturday night. The venue itself, it's actually in the backyard of a house. The outside being the performance area and the inside being kind of like a little museum almost. Like you see all these Christmas lights everywhere, a lot of foliage. I don't know, it's very interesting. 100% recommend. If you can make it out to a Not a Show, I'm pretty sure they have them once a month in Raleigh. And always something different. My show is predominantly rap, but then the next month I believe they had more R&B artists, and it's very dope, and I gotta shout them out. And the show is also pay what you can, and all the money goes towards the artists. We all got to split the profits that night. Very dope idea, very nice, caring environment. Before every show, I'm always a little nervous, just because I'm not sure what to expect. I got to figure out what to eat, you know what I'm saying, what's on my stomach, all these different thoughts running through your head. Do I have enough chapstick on? Maybe I need to drink some more water. It really depends. I'm not really sure. But yeah, once you actually get on stage, the nerves tend to roll away and you kind of, just get up there and be yourself. I have a little trick. I take my glasses off when I perform so I don't see the crowd that well. Because I really don't want to look into their eyes too deep. I don't want any external judgment or any thoughts coming my way based upon how somebody might look at what I'm doing. I just want to enjoy myself, glorify God. Yeah, afterwards, we'll have those conversations with the audience and whatnot. But, during, I don't want to even think about it. So, second show of the day down. We're very tired. And like I said, our day started early that morning, maybe 8 o'clock. At this point, it's probably around like 10. I was the second to last to go, thankfully, at a NADA show. Yeah, everything just worked out, man. God kept us the whole way, traveling mercies. We even got something to eat in the middle. Can't remember what it was. I just know it was good. Transfer Code Food Hall in Charlotte. I think it got me like a Poke Bowl or something like that. But man, shout out to my road dog. Shout out Daisha Day. Shout out Make So Smooth, Isaiah Vizuals. Yeah, man, 2 shows one day. I don't recommend it, but if you have to, make sure you're with some good people and your car got gas. All right? All right, then. Much love.
And that's a wrap.